Hi folks, back to acrylic for this one. It's my smaller pad, it's the A4, but I put a border around it. They look nice when, well, arguable, but they look better when you've got the painting in the middle and you gently pull the tape off, and it leaves you with a nice border, nice sort of frame, a white frame. Colours, usual palette, cadmium yellow, yellow ochre, cadmium red, ultramarine, backed up by Payne's grey and white. So I'm going to just work out a picture with the brush, get a bit of background in, a bit of the paint to flow. I don't use any medium for this other than water, just a drop of water, because the paper doesn't take too much bashing about. It's going to be a waterscape based on a watercolour that I did a couple of days ago. Well, that would be okay for the basic sky, or background sky. Just clean the brush. Let's water a couple more of these brushes. They're getting a bit thin. They're not that expensive. I've got a couple here and there. I've got this 1.5" one, which I don't really use often anyway. Now where's my, here now, there's one, there's two, one really worn out one, and one that needs to be worked in. So I've probably got another one, isn't I? Yes, throw up. There, I've got another one that hasn't been used an awful lot. The bristles and these are just a little bit long. But these ones are perfect, and they do lovely things. So let's put a bit of background in. So I'm going to have a bit of red, a bit of I'll blend all that into the sky. Right. It's very cloudy at the moment, but the temperature is quite high. I've been out on my bike to get a newspaper, and it was lovely. It was probably about 20 degrees. It's more than that now. Oh, right, okay. Let's get some yellow ochre in. There's such a red in there. They're nice. Right, okay, that's a decent sky. Now we're going to put in some, well, a bit of water in here, but I want to just get some trees on the other side. So Payne's grey, bit of yellow, bit of red, just warm it up a bit. Excuse me. Trees. Okay, let's put a bit of an island in there, that's similar to what I did the other day. Fill the details in. Right, the sky, let's get a bit of that. Right, we could put a bit of a reflection. Let's get a nice light on that horizon. Right, I'll put a little bit of reflection. Well, let's just put a reflection there. Alright, I'm just going to get some counter change going there. Right, let that dry a bit. Let's get some stuff in here. Bit of that yellow back. The yellow is a really thick, very dense paint, but really lovely. It's quite a small picture. This is about 10 by 7. Because I've cut it down with the masking tape, let's just measure it so you'll know. Just wanted to do one. So it's 6¼ inches by 9½ inches. So it's quite small. So that's why I'm sort of struggling with the brush gone now. So I can sort of put some reflection in there. There'll be a reflection. Catching the light, then we've got a nice little bit of counter change there, which is just add a little bit more. Nice bits. Right, now I've got to get a bit of reflection in here, so we'll just right, okay, just a little bit of darker stuff in there. Right, okay, well, it's a little bit lumpy. The paper's sort of buckled a bit, as it does because it's water. But I dry it up by putting a pot of or a tub of household emulsion. Just glazing over that. Okay. Was something to focus the eye on, but I don't really know what. Oh, we've got nice, lovely yellow was yellow green. Just put a little bit of a texture in there. Alright, let's take the tape off of that. How long have we been going? 16 minutes. Now we'll be very careful because this tape is very, very strong. And if you're not careful, it'll take the... oh, it started to tear the paper. Just a little bit there. Just about. Yep. And this one. Right, there we go. So we've got quite a bright semi-abstract painting, no detail, just suggestion of detail. I'm trying to put when that goes flat, that will show up a little bit better. But anyway, it's one for a Saturday morning. That really is about as small as I'd like to go with the acrylics, well, these brushes anyway, because they're very hit and miss, but they do lovely things. They can surprise us. Okay, well, thanks for watching, folks. I'll get this uploaded for you, and I'll do one for my patrons. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.